Best trade from the 2025 deadline. What do you have?
Well, I think it's obvious what the best trade is, right? It's the Sauce Gardner for everything about it. You don't see anybody get traded for two first-round picks. That's so rare. I mean, Jalen Ramsey, right? We saw that mid-season, and after that, I mean, it was somebody back in 1990, I believe, right? I mean, that's rare, that type of player. And then, of course, because the Colts are one of the best teams in the whole league and need a little defensive help, that's where you look at it and go, yeah, it's hard. You know, I'd like to be cute and give you something else, but that's the trade of the trade deadline for sure.
Now you got me curious about players who were traded for 2 first-round picks. I remember when Wilbur Marshall went from the Bears to Washington under,
86,
I think it was the old Plan A free agency. It was that was the only way. Like they had Plan B free agency, they had protected guys, but there was a way to sign a guy as a free agent, but it was 2 first-round picks, and obviously that's the price tag for the franchise tag player if you sign him and it's not matched. But I'm curious now. And you're going to prompt me to do a deep dive as to all the guys who have, because I think there've been more than you think that have gone for 2 first-round picks. But
well, no, I know there has been.
And I agree with you.
Right. I mean, we know like Micah did, but I'm saying in season 2 first-round picks. Yeah, you're still thinking there's more than I'm thinking there. Okay.
I still think there's more, but I could be wrong. But you're right. I mean, Micah most recently went for 2 first-round picks, but in season, to do the deal now and have it happen, you may be right. There may not be many that happen in season. Okay, I'll go with Sauce Gardner as well, and we've already talked at length about it. The most head-scratching move, Chris.
I mean, it has to be the Dallas Cowboys. I think that's where I look at it. Not that it's like so crazy to want Quinnen Williams, and yes, he fits your team and your scheme, and yes, it's there's a future with him as well, but just I guess the timing of it, and wait, we got Kenny Clark to stop the run. Oh wait, we still can't stop the run. We have another D tackle that we're paying $80 million on a 4-year contract, and now we're going to bring somebody else in because that doesn't work. So I guess that's where I don't really get the timing, the thought process, the planning of the Dallas Cowboys. I think that's where I look at it because most of the trades we talked about today, they made sense. It's the Cowboys where you just said, I mean, we were just talking in your power rankings. It's like, what? You're 3-4-1. You're the 11th seed. You looked like crap on Monday night. Crap. So that's where you just go, wait, we're making moves like we're in the Super Bowl window? Yeah, my head's still scratching over that.
By the way, now that we're talking about the Cowboys, the worst in-season trade of all time from the perspective of the team that acquired the player. 3 first-round picks and more.
Right.
Oh, God.
Right. That was 89, right?
That was the Herschel Walker trade.
Yeah.
That was 89, October of 89. I still remember hearing, oh, that may happen. And I was actually excited. I was all in for it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. The Cowboys acquiring Logan Wilson was the head-scratcher for me. And it made it even more entertaining because the tweet from Ian Rappaport, standout linebacker. Yes, standout, who has been benched, who is playing special teams only on the worst defense we have seen in years. That's a standout. But, maybe he'll get on the field in Dallas. Maybe their defense is bad enough. Maybe their linebacker core is bad enough that he gets on the field. But that one, to me, made no sense whatsoever. All right, team that didn't make a move that should have.
I feel like I kind of look at the Denver Broncos like that, right? I know they're really good. We know that. They got a chance to win the AFC West. But I think it's fair, or at least I question. The offense it goes through a lot of strugglesville. Right? I mean, it does. I know they had 5 quarters where everything was on fire, and I get that when they played the Cowboys defense, which is on a milk carton as a whole team there, and then that 4th quarter against the New York Giants. But those 5 quarters, I know they scored 70 whatever points and all that. It's whatever. It's the 16 quarters before that. And, of course, it's the way it looked with the Houston Texans. I just worry if their offense has enough firepower when it comes time to win the big games in the AFC playoffs.
I've got 2 real quick ones.
Yeah.
One, the Steelers should have done something. They should have done something. There had to be something they could have done to address one of their various needs, whether it's go after Breece Hall, go after a receiver. They were supposedly in it for Jacoby Myers. somebody on defense that, is in his 20s. I mean, they could have done something to give that team a boost. And then we talked about it earlier, but it's worth saying. The Eagles should have set up basically a competition, a Deshaun Watson-style competition for A.J. Brown. And here come the Bills. Here come the Colts. Here comes this team. Here comes that team. And get a 5-6 teams competing with each other to give the Eagles the best possible offer for A.J. Brown. The problem is, if you do that and you don't trade him, you've poured jet fuel on whatever the issue
right.
is.
You're going to have lots of book reading on the sideline.
With A.J. Brown.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Well, I got lots of books he can read, so I could just send him a whole box. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.